Hi everyone, thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to be spending some time on the KeyTek EMC Pro Plus test system. We'll start the video by going over the front of the unit, then we'll go ahead and we'll move to the back, and then finally we'll start the system up and we'll modify some testing criteria using the front panel display. This conducted immunity test system can be configured with a lot of different capabilities. However, the system we're looking at today will have surge, EFT, and ring wave capabilities. The EMC Pro Plus has a built-in CDN capable of handling AC lines with a maximum of 250 volts, 16 amps, and DC lines at 100 volts, 10 amps. Let's go ahead now and let's take a closer look at the front of the EMC Pro Plus. Here you'll find the front of the EMC Pro Plus. Let's go ahead now and let's start from the upper left hand corner and let's work our way right. In the upper left hand corner we have the display, and then around the display we have a series of push buttons which is used to navigate the menus as well as change different testing criteria. Looking at the lower section of the unit now, we have the unit power switch, and then just to the right of that, a series of B and C connections, the first of which is the stop test input. As we work our way right, we have our sync output and then our two monitoring outputs. Now for the far right section of the unit, there on top we have our EFT output, which is commonly going to go to a capacitive coupling clamp. Next to that we have our safety interlock. Just below that we have two outputs for surge waveforms and a voltage present indicator. Below those connections we have our EUT power switch, and then just below that we have our EUT output power connection. Let's go ahead now and turn the unit around and take a brief look at the back side of our EMC Pro Plus. Here's the back side of the EMC Pro Plus. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to walk through this briefly. Looking on the back side on the left, you see there's two series of connections. The top one is going to be the system power input, and then just below that we have our EUT, your equipment under test, mains input. Working our way right, we have a series of auxiliary connections that all focus around power quality types of tests, and we're not going to walk through all those for today's video. However, I will put a link in the description below, and that's going to give you access to the user manual if you want to go through and spend a little time on that. Now let's go ahead, let's get the system turned around and start it up and modify some different testing criteria through the front panel display. Alright, here's the starting menu for the EMC Pro Plus with all the different capabilities that can be put into the system. Again, we're not interested at all in today. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at surge. So let's go ahead and navigate down there and then hit enter. Alright, now we're on the surge menu. You can see we have our first item, which is a user-defined test, and then we have a variety of other classes you can choose from. We're interested in the user-defined test today, so let's go ahead and let's hit enter. Alright, here is the custom-defined user test for combination wave surges. You can see we have the different criteria on the left and then the values on the right. Let's go ahead now and let's change the voltage from 1000 volts to 2000 volts. To do that, navigate down and then input the value. So that's going to be 2000 for today. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit enter. Now let's go ahead and change the coupling as well. So let's scroll down and then we'll do line 1 to line 2. Alright, that should complete the video today on the EMC Pro Plus. We began the video by walking through some of the connections on the front and the back of the unit. Then we walked through changing some of the different testing criteria on the front panel display. We hope this video has been useful, and please keep us in mind if you ever need to rent the KeyTek EMC Pro Plus.